Welcome to Craven Models. All right, guys, we're back with Gilligan's right hand right here. I wanted to be a little further along today with the hand. I started building and the knuckle system started becoming an issue for me, especially when you're gluing PPL. Guys, what I would recommend if you're ever using any polypropylene or any kind of plastic like this, use the correct cement. You do see the standard guy tool, super glue. And that is what I started with, and what I figured out is it was good, but with super glue it creates this fine coating, and unless you get that coating between the two surfaces, you're not going to get any, it's not going to stick. So I abandoned that, went to the model glue for plastics. And when you're using this glue, guys, there's a brush on here for a reason, okay? And what you'll do is, like you just saw me, bring some out and just remove the excess and just dabble just a little bit on there. What it does is it bonds the two plastics together and forms one, so it's solid like that. You don't think you have a lot on there, but trust me, it's plenty. But what'll happen is if you put too much on there, it'll start melting this plastic and disforming it. So I didn't get any of that here, luckily, with the super glue, but I did have to resand all this. And as you can see, I created a really neat baseline for my fingers to start coming out. But like I said, guys, this thing is going to be a little bit more longer than I thought, just by seeing what I didn't get started today on this. So creating the digits here to the baseline and the knuckle systems was my issue. And I took a wire. This was so cool. I found this wire, and it was a little bit diameter-wise, a little bit thicker than what I was looking for. So I started just taking some really sharp nippers, which I would recommend, guys, and just started clipping off all these little pieces that you see here. So the fun part about this is I like to use the shadows, and I go by the height, and I'm trying to get a similar build on this. So what I was doing is just putting each knuckle system in here, and that way now you can see I'm gonna have a great launch point for my fingers. The pinky's a little low there, but so I'm gonna continue to start building on this. I don't know how much I'm gonna get done today. However, you will see the progression, and I'll do some other videos later on as far as the sanding and actually seeing that. If you guys, it's basically what I'm doing is just cutting this, sanding these all make sure that it's smooth, and then drilling out or cleaning out the interior with the X-Acto knife here. That interior. Sorry, the light was bright in my eyes there from this thing. But you clean out the interior, bring that out, and then smooth it out. And it's just a lot of sanding, a lot of work. So we'll see how far I get tonight, guys. Thank you again for watching. Have a good evening. Be safe.